Alrighty, welcome to Vantastic Views episode 5. So, what's up? Let's talk about some of films in Asia. You have TV series in France. You have a game from China. What else do you have?
And the top movies of 2021. So stick around, guys.
Excellent, so get it going. Let's see, go.
Here we go, My Image. I'm talking first about this top free action role-playing video game called Genshin Impact. It's made by the MiHoYo studio in China, and the game has an anime-style open-world environment that's action-based. What I love
is that all girls?
I think you're find the guy. There's a guy in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right here, bottom right corner.
There you go. Awesome designs.
It earned $2 billion in its first year on mobile devices.
But you're saying it's a free-to-play game. What's going on?
It's your choice if you want to play it for free, or you can buy assets.
You can buy the progress in the game.
Buy characters, yeah.
There you go.
It won the Game Award for the best mobile game of 2021 as well, guys.
It sounds like you are playing this game.
No, my daughter is a huge fan. She
Right.
spends half the day playing it.
Daughter, yes.
Okay.
Blaming on the daughter, yeah.
Okay, so I always pretend that I don't play video games, but what I actually do is I go down into the basement late at night, and that's when I play them, hiding from my wife and daughter. Lots and lots of girls in this.
Now,
Okay.
this is made in China. You're saying it's a Chinese
Yes.
production. Looks amazing. Like, look at all the designs. And what's the gameplay like? Have you seen it?
Try not to. I don't play video games.
Because he gets so sucked into the gameplay.
I watch movies. Here we go. What do you need? 10s, 20s? You got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here, yeah, shield. Put the shield up. No, don't worry about the club. There we go. We got the club. Yes. Ah, kick him. Jump, jump.
You know, out of those $2 billion, you know, did you participate in that? Did you contribute?
No, sorry. What do you got for it?
Alright, okay, so let's stay on that same part of the world. Let's go to South Korea. Because I got a film here that I know that you loved. You told me about it. It's called Parasite. Awesome film that won the Oscars. So this is one of the sequences that you're gonna see how they made the effects for this film. And the point that I'm trying to make here is that not all the animated films or visual effects films, they have explosions and dinosaurs and stuff like that, right?
Right, a lot of it's hidden.
Yes, like a film so serious like this one that you guys should watch. And you would never guess that there's visual effects. Well, it's full of these things. The trees, the location, the set extensions, the matte painting, the green screen, blue screen, and so on. So this is one of the films that was, they came out a couple of years ago, won the Oscars, and no one notices the effects. So this reminds me, go back to Forrest Gump, and let's try to see where this trend to support the films, like the story making, right, as opposed to making explosions and tornadoes and flying cows and all that stuff. Now, do you remember that opening?
I do. You're going, how the heck did they track a feather?
Yes. And then he, in one single shot, without cutting, Tom Hanks, he grabs a feather, right? So this goes back to Dennis Muren, an amazing visual effects supervisor from Ireland.
Right, Industrial Light and Magic.
Yes, so he coined that phrase saying the effects should be invisible.
Modern filmmaking.
Yeah, so for the first time you see that the visual effects that were supporting the story, right, as opposed to being a showcase of the CG guy. All right, so how's the screenplay coming along?
It's not, man. There's all kinds of problems. Plot holes. I can't make it work.
Oh, man, I trust you. You always make it work.
Let me go check with the CG guy. Dude, I need some help with the story. It's not working.
Again? Which movie is this one?
That's my story.
I have my own version of this one. I'll just save you spot right here. Check it out. First page, first 3 seconds, dinosaur, right there. Then we have an explosion on this one. Then 3 beats later, we're gonna have that tsunami. Now the tornado is gonna take about like 50 people away, and a full-on CGI shot of these other 50 people in the script. Are you okay with that?
Sure, sounds great. Thank you.
This was gonna be awesome.
Thanks. My next topic, guys, is this incredible streaming animated live action series on Netflix. Okay, I highly recommend it. It came out November of 2021 and it is called Arcane, League of Legends.
Did you say arcade?
Not arcade, Arcane.
Arcane.
There we go. Read it. Okay, so what I love about this is it's like watching a moving painting. The character design, the backgrounds, the textured look. You got to check it out, guys. Okay, it's based on the League of Legends video game universe. It comes from Riot Games, and it was actually made at a French animation studio called Fortiche, which is located in Paris.
Bring out your croissant.
Paris, France. Okay, so it has the record for the highest rated series on Netflix. Within a week, it went to #1 in 52 countries. Netflix and Riot Game has announced that there's going to be a second season. You got to check this out, guys.
Yeah, what's cool about that is that when the animation studios were created, they were full of animators, right? But now they brought slowly the film industry people like DPs, right? They had a lot of people just managing the composition, the designs, the costumes, the wardrobes, all that. So now you see series like this ones that almost like a film, right? Really high-end production from end to end. So now let's go back to the origins of CG TV series. All the way back in the 90s, right? You have studios that are like, it's a race to see which studio will be the first one that puts out the first computer generated TV series.
And we did it here in Canada, right here in Vancouver.
There you go. So Vancouver, British Columbia, there's a studio called Mainframe. And what you have on the screen, this is their first original episode for a series called Reboot.
That's right. How did they get this series? What did they have to show to the networks?
Yeah, so this was broadcasted by YTV back in 1994. And before that, studios like these ones didn't exist, but the producers did. The producers were playing with effects and CG for music videos. So let's go back to that studio in LA and the video that they animated first for, I know you know this song.
Dire Straits, right?
Yes, there you go.
Money for Nothing.
Exactly. Ignore the animation, but just try to go back to those days.
You can't ignore it. Look at it.
There you go.
That's the level of technology back then.
Yeah, they needed to create software, hardware. There were no animators back in those days. So everything you see was computer engineers doing that stuff. And the combination between the music video, the live action, and the CG was this basically, like, it was mind-boggling once, those days.
I think you used to buy the modules separate back in those days. You just did the modeling, then you had to just get a animation package, right? It was very,
there you go.
Very complex.
So back from this to TV series, and Mainframe would be hiring. They have now 2 locations, one in Vancouver, BC, and then one in Toronto, Ontario. They have 2D series, 3D series. They have feature films in the past that they've done.
Serious?
Yeah. What did I say? Films.
No, it's a series. Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're really known for 3D, guys, but they've just made inroads to their first 2D series.
Let me try to see if I can pronounce that name. Guava juice. Guava juice.
That's right. Now, this is a great place to start your career. Look at this endless list of roles that they need.
There you go. 2D, 3D, manager positions, all that stuff.
Yes. The last thing I want to cover is the top 6 of the top 10 streaming movies of 2021 were animated. Okay?
Okay, go. So 6 of the top 10 movies from 2021 were animated.
Right. Number 7 is Soul. Did you see it?
Yeah, Pixar.
It's about a soul.
Yeah.
I gave it away. Number 6, Frozen.
There
See
you
it?
go. Cool one. I was singing, yeah.
All right. Number 4, Frozen 2. More Frozen.
Yeah, singing and crying.
Still Frozen.
Completely, sobbing.
Number 3, Raya and the Last Dragon.
Saw it, Disney Plus.
It was a very charming film. All right, I saw it with my family. Number 2, Moana.
That was amazing water effects.
Well,
Yes.
set in Hawaii. Great place. And drum roll, number 1, Luca.
Luca. I haven't seen it, no.
Yeah, check it out. To me, this
is-
is what animation is about. It's tons of fantasy.
Is it Disney or Pixar? Which one?
Disney releasing it, done at the Pixar studio. Disney owns Pixar. They spent, what, $7 billion? I thought that was a lot of money back then. to buy
I
pickups.
give him some money, you know.
Yeah.
It's my own production. You're gonna see my name in the credits.
We encourage everybody to write in and let us know what they'd like to have us talk about in the
Yeah, leave us a comment, send out an
animation
email.
genre, right?
Yeah, anything. And we'll talk about that. Send us news and tips because we need better sources. He's his own source for the games, I know.
Thanks for coming, guys. See ya.